So we progress into the semi-finals of the World Cup, which makes me very happy. But what doesn't make me happy was that interview by Gabriel, Clarke and Jude Bellingham. It started off very well. The questions that he asked Jude Bellingham answered those questions very, very eloquently, as he always does. He always interviews quite well. But then Gabriel Clarke, who I'm now going to call unpatriotic and a traitor to the England football team, asked him this question.
The manager's actually not very happy. He said he was disappointed with the performance. There could have been more in many different ways.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I think he obviously believes there could be more from the team.
Yeah, it's difficult out there. It's difficult. It's a tough shift. All the players have put in a very tough shift. So my thoughts and appreciation goes to the players who was out there who put in a great shift yet again.
And look around at these fans. 60 years of hurt. You're on your way to your first World Cup semi-final. Does this feel like the year?
Game by game. Next year's Argentina or Switzerland. We approach it with the same mentality as we approached all these games, and we'll see what can happen. Well done. Thank you very much.
Now, why? Why would you ask a question like that? You must know that that is going to cause disunity. That is not going to be a harmonious thing to do, is it? That is not going to bring the team together, ask a question like that. Thomas Tuchel wasn't happy with the performance. Yes, we all know that. We all got eyes. We watched the game. We know we were lucky to go through because Norway had the chance to square that ball to Haaland, and then that would have been it. We'd have been out. We wouldn't have recovered. But they didn't do that. The player got a bit greedy, or he tried to take it one step too far, and the chance went then, didn't it? But what is annoying me more than anything is that Gabriel Clarke, who I'm now going to call a first-class tit, who should never, ever be allowed near a microphone when he's interviewing English players again. He's nothing but a traitor to ask a question like that. He's just causing derision and confusion within the English ranks. We don't want that. We want an interviewer, right, that is going to praise what they've just done and then try and build momentum for the next game, but not to annoy the players so much. And of course the manager, Thomas Tuchel, wasn't happy, was he, with the question that Gabriel Clarke, yes, remember that name, Gabriel Clarke, your first class tit, unpatriotic traitor to the English team. Because that question, it annoyed the hell out of me. I just thought to myself, what is he trying to do here? Is he trying to sabotage our chances of going through? Has he got a bet on Argentina, Gabriel Clarke? And so he's going to do everything he can to cause confusion within the English football team's ranks? What an absolute arsehole to ask a question like that. So no wonder the interview was spiky. The Thomas Tuchel one and the Jude Bellingham interview, they were spiky. You just come off the pitch. You've got to walk to a bloody camera and be interviewed by a tit like that, who then completely changes the mood of the interview halfway through it. Yeah, I'm bloody annoyed at it. I mean, what self-respecting English football fan would not be annoyed about Gabriel Clarke's question? Because it did not add to the unity. We've got a tough game next against Argentina, and we don't like them. They don't like us, for reasons that we all know about. But all bloody Clarke did, right, was get the backup of Bellingham. It was going so well until he asked that question. That Thomas Tuchel wasn't happy about the performance. Yes, but, something should stay private, especially when it comes to galvanising the team, bringing them together. To blow a question like that wide open to the world and put a player on the spot like that, who's just scored 2 goals to get us to go through to the next stage, the semi-finals, well, it was just unforgivable. So Gabriel Clarke should not be allowed near a microphone again when it comes to interviewing the English football team, because he's a tit, a first-class tit, traitor, unpatriotic. And I hate the bastard for what he did. Of course, he won't apologise.